So is the new 770 sports car worth it? That's the question I'm sure many people are wondering right now. And honestly, it's a pretty tough one to answer because on one hand, and this one is sort of subjective, like it's up to you to decide if you like it. Personally though, I really like the way the car looks. The unfortunate part is literally everything else. And that's what we'll be going over in this video. Hopefully by the end of it, you'll have a better understanding of if you want to purchase this car and spend the $700,000 plus that you'll need to acquire this vehicle. So let's start with the price. It is $695,000 plus however much you're going to upgrade it. The only problem is, in terms of upgrades and customization, there's really nothing much to customize. There's only 2 exhaust options, there's only 2 skirt options, and I think there's 4 spoiler options. In addition, there's only 1 primary color. There's not even a secondary color on this vehicle. The one good thing though about the lack of customization is that the car itself, just like straight from the website, has some really cool and unique little features to it. I mean, the hood, the sides, the front bumper, they're all pretty unique, and they do make the car stand out a little bit more than any of the other sports cars perhaps, but it just sucks there aren't any other options instead of the ones that are already on that you can't change. Again, the looks is kind of subjective, so if you like it, then you might want to go out and purchase this car. If you don't, then obviously you're not going to want to purchase this car, and that leads us to the performance. If you guys watched the video I did earlier this morning, the performance is pretty good. I mean, it's not anything too great. You don't need to go out and purchase this car just based off of performance. Yes, it has, for all intents and purposes, the best top speed for any sports car, but that really doesn't matter when you're, racing, and it's not that much more than the Masacro, which in my opinion is the best in the sports class. And then even in comparing it to the prices, like this one is $695,000. Every other car is like less than $300, or I think the race car versions of the Masacro and the Jester are like $350,000. Another reason why I could see people going out and purchasing this car, even though it doesn't have the most customization and there isn't anything too special in terms of performance, it's a new sports car, and we haven't had a good new sports car, I don't think, since the race car versions of the Masacro and the Jester came out. I mean, yeah, they released the Shafter V12, which became the fastest top speed sports car, but that's not really good for racing. And even for free mode, this doesn't really feel that fun to drive around. So if people just want to purchase this car for the fact that they haven't had a good sports car to drive in a while, I definitely understand that reasoning. Because, and like I mentioned in the performance video, it does have some pretty decent handling. If you're just using this in free mode, it is going to be a fun car to drive. You're not going to hate it as much as some of the other cars with worse handling. I'll also be doing a video later on today showing the best paint jobs and stuff for this car, so if you're interested in that, be sure to check it out. Maybe you might want to purchase this car if you see a paint job that you really like with it that you can't do in any other car. But I guess in conclusion, the answer would be, if you like the car the way it looks, purchase it. If you don't, if you're on the fence about it, then don't purchase it. Just because in terms of all the sports cars, it is the most expensive, and you can get many other cars for way cheaper that perform just the same, if not a little bit better. And the fact that every other 770 you'll see in free mode will look pretty much the same except for the paint job, you're not going to really be that unique. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, did you purchase, or are you planning on purchasing this car, or do you think you will pass and just wait until the Cunning Stunts DLC for whatever cars that brings? Anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. That'd be much appreciated. See you all in the next video. As always, though, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.